Well, I started to speak a five minute presentation. The subject is why everyone should try to digital detox. It's very hard subject to me. I also want to see the YouTube and play game and watch movie or drama. I really love that, but I think it kills the time and wastes time. So I want to detox that, but it's not too easy. So I find the method. The method is just turn off my phone and turn off the TV after 9:30 p.m. So I try it just last from I try it from last 1 week, and it makes me more helpful. So I want to protect this routine. Yes, I want to protect this routine. If you detox digital detox, you have so many time. That time use you can use to learn English and reading a book and playing a guitar and so on. So digital detox is very important for your life. For me, it's it's not easy. Oh, 5% is too hard for me because I can speak in English instantly, and I can pop up the idea to tell you. Yes, last 2 minutes. Turn back to why everyone want to why everyone should try a digital detox. Why? Maybe I think they want to be a good person, better than yesterday. They have enjoyed us to that, but it's not easy for them. So they anxious that, but they can't do that. So everyone try to digital detox. Okay. Oh, sorry, my English is very English skill is very low. So if you can't understand my English, I'm sorry to that. But I always study the English, and after 1 year, I proved my effort and see me, and I see you how to improve English skill. Okay. 5 minutes end. So first I read the book. The book is the book's name is um, I find it. The story of Dr. Dol Dolittle. Okay. Oh, let's read your book. Okay. The second chapter, Animal Lounge. Tea happened one day. Tea happened one day that the doctor was sitting in his kitchen talking with the catchmeat man who had come to see him without stomach. Why don't you give up being a people's doctor and be an animal doctor? Asked the catchmeat man. The parrot Polynesia was sitting in the window looking out at the rain and singing a sailor song to herself. She stopped singing and started to listen. You see, doctor, the catch me man. I don't know what's the catch me man. The catch me man went on. We know urban animals much more than what these here pets do. That book you write about cats, why it's wonderful. I can read or write myself, or maybe I will write some books. But my wife, Theodosia, she's scholar. She's and she read your book to me. Well, it's wonderful. That's all can be said. Wonderful. You might have been a cat yourself. You might have been a cat yourself. You know the way they think. You know the way they think. And listen, you can make a lot of money doctor animals. Do you know that? You see, I send all the old men. I send all the old men who have sick cat or dog to you. And if they didn't get sick fast enough, I could put something in the meat. I could put something in the meat. I sell them to make them sick. And if they didn't get sick fast enough, oh no, said the doctor quickly. You must do that. That wouldn't be right. Oh, I didn't mean real sick, answered the catman man. Just a little something to make them feel like was what I had a reference to. But as you say, maybe it ain't quite fair on the animals. But they all get sick anyway because the old man always given them too much to eat. And look at the farmers around about who had lame horse and weak lambs. They'd come. Be an animal doctor. Be an animal doctor. When the catchmeat man had gone, the parrot flew off the window on the doctor's table and said, "The man gets sense. That man gets sense. That's what you ought to do. Be an animal doctor. Keep the silly people up. If they haven't brain enough to see you're the best doctor in the world, take care of animals that they'll soon find out. Be an animal doctor. Oh, there are plenty of animal doctors that John Dolittle bring the flower pots outside on the window, still to get the rain. Yes, there are plenty, said Polynesia, but none of them are any good at all. Now listen, doctor, and I'll tell you something. Did you know that animal can talk? I knew that parrot can talk, said the doctor. Oh, we parrot can talk in two languages. People's language and bird language, said Polynesia proudly. Proudly. If I say Polymacha cracker, you understand me. But here it is, Kaka, oi, Fifi. Good gracious, cried the doctor. What does that mean? That means is the porridge hot yet? Invert porridge hot yet? My, you don't say no. My, you don't say no, say so. You never talk that way to me before. You never talk that way to me before. What would have been the good? What would have been the good? Said Polynesia. So I see some cracker crumbs of our left wing. You wouldn't have understood me if I had. Tell me something more, said the doctor, all excited. And he rushed over the dresser drawer and came back with the puncture's book and a pencil. Now, don't go too fast and I'll write it down. This is interesting, very interesting, something quite new. Give me the bird ABC first slowly now. So, that's the way the doctor came to know that animal had a language of their own and could talk to one another. And all that afternoon, while it was raining, Polynesia sat on the kitchen table, giving him the bird words to put down in the book. At the time when the dog Jeep came in, dog's name is Jeep, came in, the parrot said to the doctor, "See, he's talking to you." Looks to me as though he was scratching his ear, said the doctor. But animals don't always speak with their mouths, said the parrot in a high voice, raising her eyebrows. They talk with their ear, with their feet, with their tails, with everything. Sometimes they don't want to make a noise. Do you see now the way he's twitching up one side of his nose? Twitching up. Do you see now he is twitching off side of his knees? What that means, asked the doctor. That means, can't you see that? It has stopped raining. Person answered. Asking your question. Dogs will always use their nose for asking questions. At her way with the parrot chair, the doctor got to learn the language of animals so well that he could talk to them himself and understand everything they said. Then he gave up being a people's doctor altogether. Okay. As soon as Catman had told everyone that John Dolittle was going to become an animal doctor, old ladies began to bring him their pet pugs and toddlers who had eaten too much cake, and farmers came many miles to show him the cow and sheep. All day we had to bring him. Okay. One day a flow horse was brought to him, and the poor thing was terribly glad to find a man who could talk in horse language. You know, doctor, said the horse. Oh, you know, doctor, said the horse. The bat over the hill knows nothing ever. He has been treating me 6 weeks now for spavins. What I need is spectacle. I'm going I'm going I'm going blind in one eye. There's no reason why horses shouldn't wear glasses the same as people. But the street man over the hill never even looked at my eyes. He kept on giving me big pills. I tried to tell him, but he couldn't understand a word of horse language. He kept on giving me a big pill. He big pill. I tried to tell him, but he couldn't understand the word of horse language. What I need is spectacle. Spectacle. Of course, said the doctor. I'll get you some at once. I would like a pair like yours, said the horse, only green. They'll keep the sun out of my eyes while I'm plowing the 50-acre field. Certainly, said the doctor. Green ones you shall have. Green ones you shall have. You know, the trophy is there, said the poor horse. The doctor opened the front door to let him out. The truth is that anybody thinks he can doctor animals just because the animals don't complain. As a matter of fact, it takes a much clever man to be a really good animal doctor than it does to be a good people's doctor. My farmer's boy thinks he knows. My farmer's boy thinks he knows all about the horse. I wish you could see him. His face is so fat. He looks as though he has no eyes, and he has got as much brain as a potato bug. He tried to put a mustard plaster on me last week. Where did he put it? Asked the doctor. Oh, he didn't put it anywhere on him, said the horse. He all tried to. I kicked him into the dog pound. Well, said the doctor. I'm pretty quiet creature as a rule. I'm pretty quiet creature as a rule. Very patient with people. Don't make much fuss. Don't make much fuss. But it was bad and enough to have that bat giving me the wrong medicine, and when that red-faced booby started to monkey with me, I just couldn't bear it anymore. And the red-faced booby started to monkey with me. Did you hurt the body, the boy, much? Asked the doctor. Oh no, said the horse. I kicked him in the right place. The bats looking after him. How? When will my Gillespie ready? bats working after him. How? When your mic has been ready, when your mic has been ready, I'll have them for you next week, said the doctor. Come in again Tuesday. Good morning. Cozy as well as ever. Spectacles. Okay, glasses. Then John Dolittle got a fine big pair of green spectacles, and the plow horse stopping, going blind in one eye, and could see as well as ever. And soon it became a common sight to see farm animals wearing glasses in the country around the by, and blind horse was seen anon. And so it was with all the other animals that were brought to him. As soon as they found that he could talk their language, they told him where the pain was and how they felt, and of course it was easy for him to cure them. Okay. They came at once to his house on the edge of the town. Now all these animals went back and told their brothers and friends that there was a doctor in the little house with a big garden who really was a doctor. And whenever any creatures got sick, not only horses and cows and dogs, but all the little things of the field like harvest mice and water bowls, beggars and bats, they came at once to his house on the edge of the town, so that his big garden was nearly always crowded with animals trying to get in to see him. There were so many that came that he had to have a special door made for the different kinds. He had horse over the front door, cows over the side door, and sheep on the kitchen door. Each kind of animal had a separate door. Each kind of animal had a separate door. Even the mice had a tiny tunnel made for them into a cellar, where they wait patiently in rows for doctor to come around to them. And so, in a few years' time, every living thing for a mile and mile got to know about John Dolittle, MD. And the birds who flew to other country in the winter told the animal in foreign lands of the wonderful doctor of Puddleby on the marsh, who could understand their talk and help them in their troubles. In this way, he became famous among the animals of all over the world. Bar none, even then, he had been among the folks of the West Country, and he was happy and he liked very much. One afternoon, when the doctor was busy writing the book, Penelope sat in the window, as she nearly always did, looking out at the leaves blowing about in the garden. Presently she laughed aloud. What is it? Pugnacia. What is it? Pugnacia. It's the doctor looking up from his book. I was just thinking, said the parrot, and she went on looking at the leaf. What were you thinking? I was thinking of people, says Pugnacia. People make me sick. They think they are so wonderful. The world has been going on now for thousands of years, hasn't it? The world has been going on now for thousands of years, hasn't it? The other thing in animal language that people have run to understand is that when a dog wags his tail, he means, I'm glad, it's funny, isn't it? You are the very first man to talk like us. Oh, sometimes people annoy me that fully such air they put on, such air they put talking about the some animal. Some, some. Why I knew a Macau once who could say good morning in 70 different ways without once opening his mouth. He could talk, he could talk every language and Greek. An old professor with grey beard taught him, but he didn't stay. He said the old man did talk Greek right, and he couldn't stand listening to him teach the language wrong. I often wonder what's the become of him. What's the become of him? I often wonder what's become of him. The bird knew more geography than people will ever know. People equally, I suppose if people ever learn to fly like any common hedge sparrow, we shall never hear the end of it. I suppose it. You're a wise old bird, said the doctor. How old are you really? Really? I know that parrots and elephants sometimes live to be very, very old. I can never be quite sure of my age. I can never be quite sure of my age, said Polynesia. It's either 183 or 182. But I knew that when I first came here from Africa, King Charles was still hiding the oak tree because I saw him. He looked scared to death. Okay, I ended up studying the chapter 2 and find the words and the meaning of sentence that I can't understand. Words. Cat meat man. What's the cat mean? What's the meaning? If you're reading between a liter or watching it drawing, you will likely stumble upon this other special title. Despite how this sounds to modern ear, a cat meat man was not someone who sold cat meat. Not someone who sold. Well, a street vendor who sold meat. Cat meat man. Cat meat man. Cat meat man is a street vendor who sold meat for cat. Okay. And if they didn't get sick fast enough, I could put something in the meat. I sell them to make them sick. See? What's the meaning? Do you know that? I send the old man who has sick cat or dog to you. And if they didn't get sick fast enough, I could put something in the meat. I sell them to make them sick. It's a Polish hot yet in Berkeley. Good gracious, what does it mean? Why, you don't say so. You never talk that way to me before. You never talk that way to me before. What would have been the good? What have been the good? Touching some cricket from often laughing. You wouldn't have understood me if I had. Is the polish hot yet? Is the polish hot yet? Classical for the Catch-Me Man approach. In Victoria's game, the Catch-Me Man, through the old role playing in the one chart, there is a Porichanya, and the vendor ordered by with how much meat they have left. It's a charming big circle. This is porridge, essential potage, a thick soup or potage, a thick soup or stew. Potage comes from old French potage. Our porridge, like fruit in because of the influence of the word potage being spoken offer. You are asking of a pricing connection. You are right now thinking of question for the story of the total of the cat mean. Actually, the person gives the total to idea to stop being a people's doctor and become animal doctor like that. The meaning story is a higher is the first sentence that Pronuncia the pair translates from both language into it. When the doctor asked what it means, explaining it means for Janya. This is a eureka moment of the book. It's a phrase that accompanies the right to run and forever change his life. Tell me some more, said the doctor, all excited. And he rushed over to the dressing door and came back with the butcher's book and pencil. Now don't go too fast. And I'll write down this interesting, very interesting, something quite new. Quite new. Pet pop and poodles. Pet pox. Pet pox. Okay, I ended up reading and then I listened the YouTube.
you ever felt like you're not that smart?
Yeah, I think not that smart.
Everyone around you, have you ever felt like you're not that smart?
Have you
ever felt like you're not that smart?
Have you ever feel like that?
Have you ever felt like you're not that smart?
Have you ever feel like that? Not.
Have you ever felt like you're not that smart?
Have you ever feel like you?
Have you ever felt like you're not that smart?
Not that smart.
Have you ever felt like you're not that smart?
Have you ever felt like you are not that smart?
Everyone around you just gets it faster than you do. What if you ever felt like you're not that smart? Everyone around you just gets it faster than you do. What if I told you you might actually have a higher IQ than you think, but gets it faster than you do? What if have you ever felt like you're not that smart? Everyone around you gets it faster than you do. What if you ever felt like you're not that smart? Everyone around you just gets it faster than you do. What
get it faster than to you?
Have you ever felt like you're not that smart? Everyone around you just gets it faster than you do. What if I
get it faster when you do?
You ever felt like you're not that smart? Everyone around you just gets it faster than you do.
Get it faster.
Have you ever felt like you're not that smart? Everyone around you just gets it faster than you do.
Everyone around you just gets it faster than you.
Have you ever felt like you're not that smart? Everyone around you just gets it faster than you do. What?
Get you faster than you do.
What if I told you you might actually have
What if I told
everyone
you
around you just gets it faster than you do? What if I
you
told you you might actually have a higher IQ than you think, but gets it faster
what
than
if
you do?
I
What if I told you
what if I told you
you might actually have a higher IQ than you think, but your brain just you do? What if I told you you might actually have a higher IQ than you think?
Higher IQ than think.
Gets it faster than you do? What if I told you
what if I told you what if I told you what if I told you what if I told you what if I told you the way of things they might change your mind or by what if I told you that turning in your phone for 5 minutes and I raise your what if I told you what if I told you before explain that the world is relation that comes from the old English town meant to go to recon when you what if I told you that you realize wrong over 40 high level in a short stay? What if I told you? Would you like me a recap of progress so you can see how much you what if I told you? 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 What if I told you?
Might actually have a higher IQ than you think, but gets it faster than you do? What if I told you you might actually have a higher IQ than you think, but your brain just what if I told you you might actually have a higher IQ than you think, but your brain just hides it in plain sight? Stick with me. Actually have a higher IQ than you think, but your brain just hides it in plain sight. Stick with me until the end, because than you think, but your brain just hides it in plain sight.
In plain sight. In plain
Stick
sight.
with me and you have a higher IQ
In
than you
plain
think,
sight.
but your brain just hides it in plain sight.
I see. Plain sight. Sight. But your brain just hides in plain sight.
Stick with me until the end. You than you think, but your brain just hides it in plain sight. Stick with me until the end.
Stick with me until the end. Stick with me until the end. Stick with me until the end. With me. Stick with me until the end. Stick with me until the end. For me to say, stay with me. Pay attention. Until the end. Stick with me. Stick with me. Pay attention. Stick with me. Pay attention until the end.
Because these 10 subtle signs reveal whether your intelligence is operating on a level most people never recognize. And number 10, it's the one most geniuses share. Let's get into it. 1. You talk to yourself. Sounds weird, right? Studies from the University of Wisconsin found that people who verbalize their thoughts process information faster and retain it longer. When you talk to yourself, you're literally coaching your own brain through complex reasoning.
Complex reasoning.
Einstein did it, so if you catch, you're literally coaching your own brain through complex reasoning. Einstein did it, so if you catch yourself mumbling through problems, congratulations. 2. You overthink everything. You replay conversations, question decisions. You overthink. Here's the process. You repeat faster, constant. You talk to your 10. It's the one most geniuses share. Let's get into it. 1. You talk to yourself. Sounds weird, right?
Talk to yourself.
To share. Let's get into it.
You talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself. Sounds weird, right?
Sounds weird, right?
Studies from the University of Wisconsin found that people who verbalize their thoughts process information faster and retain it longer. When you verbalize their thoughts. Weird, right? Studies from the University of Wisconsin found...
Studies from the University of Wisconsin. Studies from the University of Wisconsin.
That people who verbalize their thoughts
the people who verbalize their thoughts
process information faster and found that people who verbalize their thoughts process information faster and
process information faster.
Retain it longer. When you talk to yourself, you're literally coaching your own brain through complex reasoning.
Complex reasoning.
When you talk to yourself, you're literally coaching your own faster and retain it longer. When you talk to yourself, you're literally coaching your own brain through complex reasoning.
Complex reasoning.
When you talk to yourself, you're literally coaching your own brain through
literally coaching your own brain
complex reasoning.
Through complex reasoning. Complex reasoning.
Einstein did it, so if you catch yourself mumbling through problems.
So if you catch yourself mumbling through problems.
Congratulations. 2. You overthink everything. You replay problems. Congratulations. 2. You overthink everything. You replay conversations, question decisions, imagine 50 different outcomes. You play conversations, question decisions, and imagine 50 different outcomes.
15 different outcomes.
Replay conversations, question decisions, and imagine everything. You replay conversations, question decisions, overthink everything. You replay conversations, question decisions, and imagine 50 different outcomes.
And imagine 15 their outcome.
Through problems. Congratulations. 2. Einstein did it, so if you catch yourself mumbling through problems, congratulations. 2. You overthink everything.
You overthink everything. You
play conversations, question decisions, and imagine 50 different different
and imagine 50 different outcomes. And imagine 50 different outcomes.
What if you know whether your intelligence is immediately have a higher IQ than you think, but you sit faster than you do? What if I told you you might actually have a higher IQ than you think, but your brain just hides it in plain sight? Stick with me until the end, because these 10 subtle signs reveal whether your intelligence is operating on a level most people never recognize. And number 10, so if you capture everything, you replay conversations, question decisions, and imagine 50 different outcomes. That's not anxiety, it's analysis. And imagine 50 different outcomes. That's not anxiety.
That's not anxiety. That's not anxiety.
It's analysis.
It's analysis.
And imagine 50 different outcomes. That's not anxiety.
That's not anxiety.
It's analysis.
In analysis. Anxiety. That's not anxiety. It's analysis. And that's not imaginary.
Neuroscientists call this metacognition.
Metacognition.
It's analysis. Neuroscientists call this metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. 3, you get bored easily. If you can't stand repetitive routines, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your dopamine, if you can't be anxiety, it's analysis. Neuroscientists call this metacognition.
Metacognition. Metacognition. Metacognition. Not anxiety, it's analysis. Neuroscientists call it metacognition.
Anxiety, it's analysis. Neuroscientists call this metacognition.
Metacognition.
The ability to think about your own thinking. 3, it's called this metacognition. The ability to think about
the ability of think
about your own thinking.
3,
it's called this metacognition. The ability to think
the ability
about your own thinking. 3,
about your own thinking.
It's called this metacognition. The ability to think about your own thinking.
Of your own thinking. Neuron. The ability to think about your own thinking.
3, you get bored easily. If you can't stand repetitive routines, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your dopamine system craves novelty. Highly intelligent people have a faster reward prediction system. They get less dopamine from simple tasks. So their brain searches for more complex challenges. 4, you doubt yourself.
You doubt yourself.
Constantly. You've heard of for more complex challenges. 4, you doubt yourself. Constantly. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. It shows 4, you doubt yourself.
You doubt yourself.
So their brain searches for more complex challenges. 4, you doubt yourself.
You doubt yourself.
Constantly. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. It shows that the less someone knows, the more confident they are. Dunning-Kruger effect. 4, you doubt yourself. Constantly. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect.
You heard the Dunning.
It shows that the less someone knows, the more confident they are. Complex challenges. 4, you doubt yourself.
You doubt yourself.
Constantly. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. It shows that the less someone knows, constantly. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. 4, you doubt yourself. Constantly. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. It shows that the less someone knows, the more confident they are. Meanwhile, it shows that the less someone knows constantly. You've heard of for more complex challenges. 4, you doubt yourself.
You doubt yourself.
Constantly. You've
Constantly.
Heard of the Dunning-Kruger.
You heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Dunning-Kruger effect.
Shows that the less
someone
knows,
it shows that the less someone knows, the more confident they are.
Effect. It shows that the less someone knows,
the less someone knows,
the more confident they are.
The more confident.
Meanwhile, The more someone does know,
meanwhile, the more someone does know,
more aware they become of what they don't. So the more someone does know,
the more someone does know,
the more aware they become of what
the more they will become
they don't. So if you often question your abilities, you actually understand far more than you think. 5. The less someone knows, the more confident they are. Meanwhile, the more someone does know,
the more someone does know,
more aware they become of
more aware they become
what they don't. So
the more aware they become of what they know, what they don't.
If you often question your abilities, you actually understand far more than you think. 5. You stay up late. Researchly understand far more than you think. 5. You stay up late.
You stay up right. What's the meaning of that? Stay up right. You are fighting with neurological equation. In the world of elite performance, this is often called reddish bedtime procrastination. When you stay alright, because you didn't feel in control of your daytime hour. To stay up late means to remain awake.
Research from the London School of Economics found that people who prefer staying up late tend to from the London School of Economics found that people who prefer staying up late tend to score higher on intelligence tests. And that people who prefer staying up late tend to score higher on intelligence tests. Found that people who prefer staying up late tend to score higher on intelligence tests. And that people who prefer staying up late tend to score. London School of Economics found that people who prefer staying up late tend to score higher on intelligence tests. Why? Because creative insights often emerge when distractions fade and your brain can finally wander. 6. You're sensitive to noise. And your brain can finally wander. 6. You're sensitive to noise.
6. You're sensitive to noise.
Ever get annoyed by ticking clocks, loud breathing, or small background sounds that no one else seems to notice? That's not oversensitivity, it's heightened sensory processing. Your brain absorbs more data from the environment than average, which helps you detect patterns faster. But it can also lead to overstimulation. 7. You procrastinate. Psychologists at the university to overstimulation. 7. You procrastinate.
You procrastinate. You procrastinate. And today, procrastinate.
Psychologists at the University of Calgary discovered that many high IQ individuals use active procrastination. Your brain doesn't like busy work. Individuals use active procrastination. Your brain doesn't like busy work. It waits until something matters before going all in. That's why you often perform your best at the last minute. 8. You remember random details no one else does. The exact date something happened, a tiny fact from a documentary, or a random word someone said years ago. That's your working memory flexing. It's why you might struggle to recall where you put your keys, but you can quote a movie from 2008 without trying. 9. You feel emotions deeply. This one surprised.
You feel emotion deeply.
8 without trying. 9.
Nine,
You
you
feel
feel
emotions
emotion
deeply.
deeply.
This one surprises
This
people.
one surprises
That means your
people.
ability
That
to
means your
feel
ability to
deeply,
feel deeply,
empathize, and
empathize,
understand
and
others
understand
isn't
others.
weakness.
It's
It's
weakness.
neural
And
sophistication.
neural
Smart people don't
Smart
just
people
think
don't
deeply.
think
They feel
They
deeply
feel
too.
deeply
10.
too.
You
10.
never
You
stop
never
learning.
stop learning. You never stop learning.
Here's the ultimate sign, and it's deeply too. 10. You never stop learning.
You never stop learning.
Here's the ultimate
That's the
sign,
ultimate
and
sign. Ultimate sign.
it's the one geniuses share across history. They
Sorry.
learning. Here's the ultimate sign.
Here's the ultimate sign. Ultimate sign. Here's the ultimate sign. Here's the ultimate sign. Ultimate sign refer to the most important or defining indication of something in a context of optimization and running. The ultimate sign of success in just no fancy or on face ultimate the final phase of each kind in the process. You never stop running. Here's the ultimate sign.
And it's the one geniuses share across history.
Across history. And it's the one genius share across history.
Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already history. They read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough.
Even when they are known.
Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough.
Either they don't.
Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough.
Even they are.
Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough. Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough. So read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough. Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough. Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough. Read, ask questions, and seek better answers even when they already know enough.
Even when they already know enough.
Ask questions and seek better answers even when they already know enough.
Even when they are known enough. Seek better answer even when they already know enough. Even when they already know enough. Even when they know enough. Even when they already know enough.
So if you're watching this right now, trying to understand yourself better, they already know enough. So if you're watching this right now,
so you're watching it right now. So if you're watching this right now,
trying to understand yourself better, guess what? That alone puts you in the top tier of intelligent minds. The takeaway. Being smart isn't about grades, test scores, or how fast you can solve equations. It's about awareness, adaptability, test scores, or how fast. The takeaway. Being smart isn't about grades, test scores, or how fast you can solve equations. It's about awareness, adaptability, curiosity, and depth of thought. So the next time someone calls you too sensitive, too quiet, or too lost in your head, smile, because that's where isn't about grades, tests, intelligent minds. The takeaway. Being smart isn't about grades, test scores, or how fast you can solve equations. Being smart isn't about grades, test scores, or how fast you can solve
equations. Or how fast you can solve equations.
It's about awareness,
adaptability,
curiosity, and depth of thought. So the next time someone calls you too sensitive,
so next time someone calls you too sensitive,
quiet, or too lost in your head,
smile,
because that's what intelligence looks like. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe.
Oh. Okay, thank you.